Good wishes, dear students. In the previous class, you learned how to write the rate of a reaction for a given chemical reaction and how to find out the concentration of the formation of a product or the disappearance of the reactant under given condition. In today's class, you will learn how to write the rate law for the given expression or a rate expression. They are one and the same. Either they can ask you write the rate expression or write the rate law. You have to write the answer in terms of rate law. You have learnt in the theory part, rate law is proportional to the concentration of the reactant. Now in this case, their order is not given to you. The given condition is assuming them as elementary reaction. When you are given the word elementary reaction, all you have to remember here is the stoichiometric coefficient. 3 and 5 and 4 are called as a stoichiometric coefficient. Stoichiometric coefficient is same as the order of the reaction. Now if I show you the next page, you will understand what's the difference between it. When I taught you the concept on rate law, I kept on telling you X moles of A, treating it with the reacting with the Y moles of B, we get the product here. When we write rate law, K into concentration of A to the power M and concentration of B to the power N. I told you out of X moles of A, the whole 100% is not contributed for the product. Only M amount is contributed to form the product. Similarly, out of Y moles of B, only N amount is contributed. So, some reactions you will have the stoichiometric coefficient is same as the order. Sometimes the stoichiometric coefficient will be different, the order will be different. And that's the reason here when they have given elementary reaction, you consider stoichiometric coefficient is same as the order. So just all you have to do is rate law is proportional to concentration of the reactant A and a concentration of the reactant B2. Now this 2 has nothing to do with the rate law. Now A you take it to be 3 you write it in terms of power and 5 you write in terms of power. Proportionality sign is replaced with the rate constant K. So hence the step is repeated. Rate is equals to K into concentration of the reactant A to the power 3 and concentration of the reactant B2 to the power 5. Now one more question you are given, x2 plus y2 giving us the product 2xy. Now rate is proportional to, here the stoichiometric coefficient is 1. When there is nothing, we imagine to be 1 here. So it's proportional to concentration of the reactant x2 and concentration of the reactant y2. The next step all you have to do is replace this with a rate constant and write the remaining as it is here. Now this question is taken from Evaluate Yourself 1 from page number 211. So once again I am stressing whether you are asked for the rate expression or a rate law, it's a one and the same way of writing. Let's move on to the next question. It's taken from page number 230 of question number 8 from Answer the Following. Write the rate law for the following reactions. I told you either they will give you rate expression or a rate law. One and the same they are. The given question is a reaction that is 3/2 order in X and 0 order in Y. The expression they have given to you. You have to write in terms of law. This is only I have written to make you recollect the concept you have learnt earlier. It has nothing to do with the given question here. So in this question, they had given you the stoichiometric coefficient and they mentioned the condition to be elementary reaction. But here they have not given the stoichiometric coefficient but the order of X and order of Y they have given. So your answer becomes very easy. Therefore rate is equals to K. You can also write proportionality, repeat the step or directly write the answer. Rate constant into concentration of the reactant X, the order is given to be 3/2 over into concentration of the reactant Y, the order is given to be 0 over. So just write the answer, you get the full mark. These are 2 mark questions. Moving back to one more question under the same title. A reaction that is second order. So when they give you the order, already they have given you the power term in it of NO and first order in Br2. Therefore, rate law is equals to K into NO to the power second, because they themselves have given you the order, and first order in case of Br2. So Br2 to the power 1. Even if you do not write 1, we understand the 1 is existing. Now the proof of it here. Now what I have written within the bracket is for you to understand. You needn't write for the exam. How do you know the proof of it here? 2 times NO. Treating it with a 1 mole of Br2, we get 2 moles of NOBr. If you look for balancing the equation, 2 nitrogen, 2 nitrogen, 2 of oxygen, 2 of oxygen here. Br2 is twice, 2 is common for a Br, so Br2 is a twice here. So writing the rate law is a very easy one. Read the questions correctly, whether they have given you the order or a stoichiometry. That's all you need to understand. Now these are 2-mark type of questions based on a rate law. But you have a 5-mark concept questions. There when I work out, you will come to know very clearly how to distinguish between stoichiometry ratio and the order of the given concentration. So now let's move on to the one more question. Question number 10, taken from the same page of 230. It's a long question but very easy to work out. The rate law for a reaction of A, B and C has been found to be rate is equals to K into concentration of A to the power 2, concentration of B and a concentration of L to the power 3 by 2. How would the rate of reaction change? There are so many conditions they have given. Now I'll work one by one. First condition is concentration of L is quadrupled. What's the meaning of quadrupled? It's 4 times is increased here. So I'm writing the question as it is. Rate is equals to this part I'm rewriting here. Rate is equals to rate constant into concentration of A to the power 2 into concentration of B into concentration of L to the power 3 by 2. What's the condition? L is quadrupled. So when L is equals to quadrupled stands for 4 times L it becomes. We are taking it. So 4 into L. Substitute this L's value to be 4L in the same question. So I'm rewriting the questions to be K into concentration to the power A to concentration to the power B, and 4 times instead of L we are substituting the conditions according to the statement. 4L concentration of the 4L to the power 3 by 2. Now you have learnt it in the laws of exponents. Now 3 by 2 is common for a 4. 2 is common for a 4 and 2 is also common for a L. We will consider only in terms of numericals. So 4 2s are 8. So we take this because nowhere else we have the numericals. 8 we take it to be outside. The remaining step when we write A square, concentration of the power A to B, and 4 is multiplied with the numerical, so only L we are left over. So this is the first condition. The second condition after quadrupling the L's term here. So comparing 1 and 2, the rate is increased by the first reaction increased by 8 times. That's the conclusion. Thus there are 2-3 other questions. The second condition is concentration of both A and B are doubled. So once again I'm rewriting the existing question as it is given in the questions to you. Now I'm substituting. A is taken to be doubled, so 2A to the power 2. B is also doubled, so 2B to the power 2. Therefore rate is equals to, substitute these conditions in equation 1. So you are writing 2A to the power 2, 2B to the power 2 and L to the power 3 by 2. Now you know that 2 is common for a numerical and 2 is also common for a variable. Variable we will leave it as it is. If you multiply 2 to the power 2 will be 4. Here you got 2. So multiply 4 2s are 8. You take 8 numerical outside. Leaving behind you have a K. Since the numbers are multiplied, you have only variable A to the power 2, B and L to the power 3 by 2. So here also if you see, just like the first question, it is rate is increased by 8 times. So therefore we write, therefore rate is increased by 8 times comparing equation 1 and 3. Moving back to the third question. Concentration of A is half. It's a easy substitution. Now here L you wrote 4 times. Now here you wrote A to be 2 times and B to be 2 times here. Now you have to take a half of A terms. That's the meaning of half here. I'm rewriting the first given expression as it is. A is equals to A by 2. So where you've got A, you substitute A by 2. Concentration of the reactant A by 2 to the power 2. The remaining you write as it is. Leave the variable. If you consider before the variable 1 to be 1 by 2, the whole square can be written it as a 1 by 4. That's what I have written. As usual, take the numerical outside. Leave the terms behind. Since the form 2 to the power 2 gives you the 4. We are taking out the numerical. We are left only with the numerator A. So concentration of A to the power 2 into B into L to the power 3 by 2. So the previous two cases, it had been increased by 8 times. Now under this condition, rate is decreased by 1 by 4 times comparing 1 and 3. I'm sorry, it should be here 2. I'm sorry ma. It's a 1 and 3 here. The answer is over. The last condition, concentration of A is reduced to 1 by 3. And concentration of L is quadrupled. Now you know the meaning of reduced when you write A is equals to A by 3 to the power 2. This 2 whatever is got in the first equation. L is like the first condition, quadrupled 4 times, it's increased here. So substitute these conditions in equation 1. So we get it K into concentration of A by 3 to the power 2 into concentration of B into, instead of L we write it to be 4L to the power 3. Now as we learnt in the first condition, you consider only the numerical before the variable 1 to be there. So 1 by 3 to the power 2 gives you 1 by 9 as the answer. In this case, multiply with the denominator alone. So 2 into 4 gives you 8 as the answer. So when you multiply it with the 1, 8 ones are 8 by 9. So hence, I'm sorry, we write 8 by 9 into rate constant into, because the numericals are coming out, only we are left with a variable. Concentration of the reactant to the A to the power 2, B and L to the power 3 by 2. Remember, this 4 is already being multiplied. So here also we can say rate is increased by 8 times, 8 by 9 times comparing 1 and 4. So the questions are not difficult. Please take time to learn. And in my Telegram channel, once in a week, regularly I update a test link. So those of you who want it, you can make use of it there. Since I'm working out the exercise, example, evaluate yourself question, objective questions in the classes, I'm giving you the application and creative type of questions based on the concept. They are totally new. So you can check your knowledge of understanding by attempting those tests there. Thank you.